Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
I just remembered we didn't mute the web browsers.
I will do that right now. There you go.
We're a little late today. We finally had everything to where we were going to be on time, and then we interneted.
Yeah, we got lost a little bit. One rabbit hole led to another. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah,
eventually.
Eventually.
So you brought something new for me to try today.
Yes.
Every time I spin it, it just keeps giving me the damn label on the back.
So spin it the other way.
I can't do that.
You can?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's in the fingers that you get the spin.
Oh.
All right. Starbucks Cold and Crafted, made with cold brew. This is the coffee plus a splash of milk and vanilla, flavored with other natural flavors.
Because I knew you liked French vanilla creamer, so I was like, I'll take a peek at it. Oh, I didn't do the soft hiss with a pop.
It smells kind of strong.
Like coffee strong or vanilla strong?
Coffee. It's a little weak on all flavors, but that may be because we've been eating those.
Yeah, okay. Another thing we've been having is True Fruit frozen blueberries with dark chocolate and white chocolate. They take everything away from everything else. They're very delicious. Got them for clearance because things were a thing.
It's not bad. It's just, like I said, it's a little weak, but that's probably because of the chocolate on the taste buds.
Yeah.
Should get some seltzer water and clean my taste buds.
Yeah. As for me, I'm drinking old staple of my favorites, a cherry lime Ricky. It has no tea, but it is very delicious. It is my number one. I prefer the lemon lime, but cherry lime directly underneath. Fucking stellar drink. It never goes bad. You can leave this thing out for 6-7 hours, and I'll be like, just bring it right back up, drink it. I don't care that it's lukewarm. I don't care that it's room temperature. I could care less.
Right.
It's that fucking good, and it stays sparkling.
If it's that good, why are you even letting it last for 7 hours?
That's in case, like, let's say I go off to work, come back, and let's say I don't have time to finish it.
Have you seen those things that you can put over the top of the cans and you can put them back in the fridge?
I would love one of those. That would be actually kind of cool, because then I would probably buy more of these. I fucking love these things. One of my corner stores near me, I had asked specifically that they carried them, and they said, well, we'll ask. And they, as soon as I came in the following day, they said, come on, over here. And they showed them to me, and I was so happy. You guys have no idea how much a simple 99-cent drink means to me.
I mean, I kind of get that. There's been a few things that were part of, like, probably why I got fat, but part of, like, my daily, I went and I bought this, and that was my thing, and they're gone, and I've never gotten a replacement.
And
so
you never had a chance to try Butterfinger BBs.
Nope.
Which it's similar to, like, when you buy a Reese's peanut butter cup and you buy, like, a Reese's, like, egg, how it tastes so significantly different.
I'm going to have to find a recipe and see if I can't make them at home. So the chat says, are you saying that Ricky is the cockroach of drinks?
Yeah.
I mean, it is Brooklyn.
It's the Twinkie of drinks.
It is Brooklyn.
Oh, it is Brooklyn. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of pissed off people from Brooklyn coming after me now.
Well, you're wearing a fucking Cubby shirt. Or jersey.
I mean, I'm not even going to pretend like the Mets matter.
No, nor am I. I mean, Yankees to a small degree.
Fuck the Yankees.
Yeah, fuck the
Even
Yankees.
if I did just buy CC Sabathia's book.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my jersey. Sadly.
Oh, sadly. Oh, whoa. What? Oh, number 17?
He no longer plays with us.
Oh.
We sold him to the Yankees last year.
Oh, that's why fuck Yankees.
I mean, fuck Yankees anyways.
Yeah, fair enough.
I did buy CC Sabathia's book, though, recently. It was on a sale on Audible. He was a pitcher for the Yankees. Mm-hmm. And so far, it's pretty interesting. He's talking about his addiction and whatnot. He was an alcoholic. Stuff like that.
It's always good to hear someone's, like, I don't want to call it a struggle, but it's the best way of putting it. Their struggle through their own personal hell.
And how they got past it.
And how they managed to climb out. But I'm wearing a Gambit cosplay shirt, I guess is the best way to put it, because it's basically Gambit's attire.
Wait, if you're going to sit there and say that shirts like that are equal to cosplay, then does that mean that we're all cosplaying as tuxedo guys when we wear those tuxedo shirts?
Yes.
I have a Joker shirt, and then that's a cosplay one. Stopped wearing it because I got fat. It's the Heath Ledger.
Oh,
Joker,
Okay,
costume.
okay. I mean, I also need to get a little bit more substantial down here because I learning how to use a pan has kind of done me in. God damn, Quinn. God, we're supposed to be professionals. Quincy, you're derailing this entire thing.
For us to derail, it had to have been on the rails in the first place.
Fair enough. So we got two things to talk about. Normally we don't talk about political things.
No.
But, of course, with what we're trying to do, it kind of falls into line anyways.
Yeah.
So with that, we are going to mention that Ukraine is in a bit of a tough bind. And with that being said, there are people in the world that say, I want to help out, but I just don't want to send money. I want to see my money go somewhere. Or there are those who are a little... I want to purchase a product and see the profits from what I'm putting into, at least come back to me. Good news, Humble Bundle has something called the Stand By Ukraine Bundle. Or Stand With Ukraine Bundle. $40 gets you 125 amazing items. Now, we talked about the Itch.io not too long ago and how it was almost 1,000 products. This one here pretty much stands side by side as far as... I will be mentioning that as well, chat. Give me one moment. With the Stand With Ukraine bundle, you get Satisfactory. One of my favorite games of last year. Played a big portion of it, and it keeps getting updates, and it's... You okay?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure you're okay if you need extra hands.
Nope.
Back 4 Blood, it's fine. Metro Exodus, the Spyro Trilogy, Max Payne 3. Guess what? That's 5 out of the 125. It goes on and on into different types of games, different genres. Old games coming back. Going Under keeps popping up on all of these lists, and I ain't mad at that. I played a little bit of that too. Fucking, it keeps going down with games. And then you reach a point where you see Pathfinder, 2nd edition core rulebook, Starfinder, core rulebook, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, 2nd edition core rulebook. You get 3 pretty amazing rule sets if you're wanting to get into tabletop gaming. And then you get into comics with Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness, Ash the Author, a good set of Red Sonja, The Boys Volume 1, Judge Death, and then it goes into teaching things and game development with Unity as well as Game Maker Studio, which helps you export them to Windows and so on and so on. Sock says in chat, highly recommend Satisfactory. And I do as well, because we played multiplayer for a brief bit.
I know I've made this joke before, but I guess it's very satisfactory.
You also get a music maker. I am gonna no sell that till the day I die. It is the freaking power bomb on Ric Flair, and he just rolls up before falling back over. You also get some 3D printables for your D&D, or even your Starfinder, Pathfinder, or even Warhammer Fantasy, in case you have a 3D printer and you want to print up some pretty interesting locale or people.
Hear me out. Go back up.
Okay.
Right there.
This?
Nope.
This?
Bottom right.
Bottom right. This?
That is a thatch hut.
Yes.
Which means it's a thatch roof cottage.
Okay. Yes.
Which means you could reenact Trogdor.
You can reenact what?
Trogdor.
Trogdor!
Thatch roof cottages!
I would love to have a 3D printed Trogdor now. But all of this amazing stuff for $40, all of it showcases where it's going. The 4 charities, Warzone for Ukraine, the International Rescue Committee, the International Medical Corps, and one of my favorites, Direct Relief, which you get to actually see the impact of it on their website. You get to, of course, click to read about each of their charities and what they're doing with the funding that you are sending.
Oh, I can talk about one of these. Go back up real quick.
Huh?
A little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Apparently, you went down a lot faster than I realized. Right
Sorry.
there. West of Dead.
West of Dead.
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman, yeah.
Yeah. I never got anywhere even close to beating it. I always got my ass whooped, but it was fun.
But yeah, this is just in case you want a little bit of more bang for your buck while also sharing a little bit with Ukraine. They've already raised over $15 million, which kind of mirrors the Itch.io one, which makes me very happy to see a lot of people helping and supporting help for Ukraine. What bothers me about this is I caught it way late, so you guys are getting it even later if you guys are now listening to it and you guys never really listened up front. But this only has a day and 15 hours from the time of us literally talking about it, which sorry about the lateness, but if you can hop onto it, get to it, and put something towards some humane reasoning. Another interesting one, let me get rid of those two. Epic Games decided to tie a little bit with their Fortnite, and
They decided to be epic.
They decided to be epic.
That one you'll give attention to?
It's a good play on words compared to the Satisfactory one, I will say. Moving on, though. Epic is committing all of its Fortnite proceeds from March 20th all the way through April 3rd to humanitarian relief for the people affected by the war in Ukraine. Xbox is joining in this, so every time you buy V-Bucks in Fortnite, it's going straight to helping health support, clean food and water, essential supplies, any legal issues, shelter, and just it's pretty much the same one, direct relief, UNICEF, World Food Program, and the UN Refugee Agency, which helps everybody out. And it's just all real money Fortnite purchases, any packs, any skin placements.
It says it even counts gifted stuff, too.
Yeah. So if you have everything, but your buddy's like, oh, you're going to go over this skin, and you want to help out, that is also a way to do it. You got till April 3rd, so you have 2 weeks. 2 and some.
Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty epic.
Pretty epic.
My work here is done.
Yeah, all right. All right. Over on Game Pass, 3 more games dropped. Might as well quickly talk about them because I don't know much about them.
Oh, we also missed Weird West.
No, Weird West is the 30th.
We missed the announcement for Weird West.
Yes, we missed the announcement for Weird West, which I am very excited for, but...
It sounds weird and westy.
Sounds very weird and westy. No, I don't like... No. That one I'm not even going to no-sell because I don't even... It is... But Weird West is basically take Eldritch Horror, take a Wild West, and it actually does it pretty nice looking in a Wasteland 3 kind of choose your own path kind of way. But these 3 games, Kraken Academy, the Non-Airy Games, and Tainted Grail Conquest. Very edgy.
Is that a head?
Yeah, yes it is.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Don't know anything about these 3, but thanks Xbox. I'll check out Non-Airy Games just because I actually like this style of art. And there's a weird robot in the back. I don't know. I will check them all out.
It wasn't so much a pun as it was just a simple play on words. Chat's calling me out saying my puns are going south.
Because of the West.
Yeah. It's not funny if you explain it, Justin.
Well, you didn't say West.
I didn't think I had to explain it, Justin. With Weird West.
Yes.
My mind immediately went to when you do the Weird Wasteland in Fallout New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
But you're telling me that this is H.P. Lovecraft type stuff. Lovecraftian.
Jeez. And it looks really nice. I'm very excited to hop into this one.
Oh, so is the playstyle the Desperados? Is that the game I'm thinking of? Is it turn-based?
It's active turn-based. Because I believe you have, as soon as you engage in combat, you can do something before combat begins, but as soon as combat begins, it kind of goes off of, grit meter or something. I wasn't paying too much attention on that, but I am very excited. I am... Oh.
I feel like this is... Yeah, Desperados 3.
Okay. I was saying Wasteland 3, but yeah, Desperados.
But Desperados 3 is a lot like Wasteland, so this is the same concept. Cool.
Same concept, but with Unspeakables.
I was very happy with Desperados 3. I was sad that I didn't get anywhere near finish it when it left Game Pass. Wait a minute, is that me? No, too skinny.
Yeah, I was about to say he's got. Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, you can get rid of your kidney and look that way from the look of it. It could be potential.
I don't think my kidney is my problem.
Well,
my kidney has been a problem in the past.
I mean, it looks like he has 2 scars. You can get rid of the stomach, do a gastric bypass.
Yeah, that's what I would have to do.
But very excited for all the games coming out. I'll take a peek at the non-airy games and maybe one of the other Kraken Academy. See what I don't know what it's about.
Hopefully, it's nothing like Food Wars.
I'm hoping. Snoop. I like Snoop Dogg. Do you like Snoop Dogg?
I got no problems with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I don't listen to a lot of his music. There's a few songs that I like and whatnot, but I don't listen to a lot of his music. I kind of like Snoop Dogg as a person.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg as a person's amazing. I've listened to a few of his songs. I don't, actively listen
His
to them.
friendship with
Martha Stewart?
Martha Stewart, yeah. So you know how he has a wine, right?
So does Martha.
So does Martha.
Yeah.
I saw it at Smith's the other day.
Yeah. I came real close to buying it.
I don't drink, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to buy Snoop Dogg wine to cook with. So
I would try it out. It does seem like it would be...
It's not that I'm worried about the quality of the wine. It's that buying an entire bottle of wine to cook with always ends up being a waste. Because we don't drink what's left over, so we have to buy little bottles of wine to cook with.
Because you would only use just the whole bottle for one big dish.
It's like I bought a 4-pack of little bottles of wine to make cannolis.
I mean, you only used one bottle and the three...
I had the other 3. They sat. I ended up giving them to someone because...
No, I know who you gave him to. That's right. But speaking of Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg is now in Call of Duty. He's in the mobile game Warzone and Vanguard, which kind of cool. I mean, he does enjoy his video games. So
Video game.
So it's good to see him. I remember seeing a YouTube video of him getting very frustrated at Pokemon, and I'll call it wholesome, even though it is frustrating to, play a game and be like, God, fucking, But it's wholesome when Snoop did it.
Me at 60 deaths with Savathun.
Me at 50 deaths with, oh God, what is his name? Mekalish? I don't remember, but in short, just before he picked me up, I beat him, and I got so elated. I ascended. But
I don't know what the chat's talking about anymore.
Chat's talking about so Socks mentions, would you like some cheese with your wine?
Well, yeah, I saw that. I was ignoring that.
The part below it is who says it, which is Cho'Gath from League of Legends, wearing a skin that makes him look like a dapper gentleman, even though he's a weird abomination with like spikes, tendrils, a monocle.
Do you have Grey Poupon?
Yeah, and he instead of like going blah blah blah, he goes over. How are you doing today? And then whenever he does his knock up you go. And he'll do his shout and all that. That's it. Yeah. All right.
I do have to say, I really like the designs they did for Snoop here.
I do too. Like the nice fur-lined jacket with the bandolero across the chest. And then over here, he's got this nice fucking suit that goes from a nice regal blue to what looked to be like a nice gold and like a gradient.
It looks like when there's oil and water.
Yeah! It does look really good. A little bit pastery, but...
I mean, it does have the high neck.
It does have the high neck, but I mean...
I don't think there's going to be anything religious going on in this game.
Oh, no. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good.
How much do you think he gets paid for something like this? Do you think it's based on sale, or do you think it's a flat amount?
Something tells me he was pretty cool with it, so he probably said based on sale, but low end. So it was probably make me every sale of costume piece maybe $2.
100%. Any game that wants to make me into something that people shoot at, you guys can do that if you send me over some cash.
Yeah,
we'll do it based on sale. If you want to charge $10, I'll take $1. $5, I'll still take $1. But I'm gonna Arkham Asylum comic this.
That's fine. That's cool.
I'll take $1 of every one you sell, and then you sell 12 million on the first day, and now I'm a millionaire.
Yeah. But on a more serious note, like it seems like Call of Duty, because they also did a Attack on Titan thing, and I'm like,
There's gonna be a bing bong. I gotta put my phone in.
oh no. The board didn't even catch that. Cool. But like it seems like Activision or whoever's Ravensoft, I think, is still working on these. They seem to be very much wanting to keep this as their staple for a while, because Warzone has outlived 2 games now.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah. So, and I don't know if we're getting one this year, but it's probably going to go through this year.
We just got Vanguard.
We just got Vanguard, yeah. So, I mean, I think that they're going to skip this year and keep this going. Because why have something out in March just to replace it in November? That just seems weird to me, but happy to see it. We're finally getting a game that was PlayStation exclusive that is now everything. Godfall. And it's going to be the Ultimate Edition?
Yes.
I heard about this game, and I was kind of butt mad, and I stopped listening to it, but I kept getting recommended videos for it. And I kept watching, and I was like, this game looks great. And then I just fell off. One day, it just fell off my recommendeds. Never saw another video, never saw another picture, and it just fell away, because I was like, I'm never getting a PlayStation, so what's the point? And then all of a sudden, about 3 days ago, I hear that it's coming over to Xbox and Steam. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, will I get it? Probably not for a little while.
Well, you did just get Elden Ring, and there is Witch Queen, so there's a lot on your plate.
There is a lot on my plate. I got Dead Messenger, by the way.
I was with you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting there going, was that something else? No, wait, I was with you. We did it together.
Sorry, I'm still in the mindset where I help everybody out, so I don't know who I was with.
Yeah, mine immediately went into the vault.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's basically a grenade launcher hard light.
I want the one that shoots the worm.
Yeah, that one you have to beat the last mission to get into. So. Yeah.
So what exactly is this game?
Action RPG. You level up your health, level up your stamina. It's a Souls-like game, but a little more
playable.
No, because that's saying Elden Ring ain't playable, and that shit's playable.
I mean, I only logged an hour in. I'll go back eventually. My current goal is finish Savathûn.
Oh, finish up Deadity?
Yeah, finish Savathûn. Do any little wrap-ups. I mean, I'm done with the PsyOps.
Oh, good. The legendary PsyOps are probably going to be your next go-to, because those pay out big.
I don't know how good or bad you are, Socks. That doesn't tell me anything. So finish that, and then I'll probably turn back into Elden Ring.
Fair enough.
Until the next a big event happens in Destiny.
Which might be soon, because I may have gotten a little bit of a teaser when I opened up the store yesterday.
I know they're doing bonus gambits.
There was there was a little event tab that said, "Sorry, check back later." And I was like, "You're not supposed to be there."
Maybe
usually, it just goes featured into the seasonal, but there was an event tab up there.
I wonder if they're going to do something for summer, because it's too late to do a spring event.
I mean, we haven't had a freaking event since the start of the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get a little something, because that was November?
I don't remember.
Yeah. But Godfall, good. When did you say, the 3rd of?
I didn't say, because it didn't say on the thing I read.
It's April. I know it's April. That's all I know.
I was just saying, the thing I read didn't tell me.
Okay, fair enough. But this thing does tell us The Quarry. We I liked it. I liked Until Dawn. I liked the Men of Medan.
I didn't play Men of Medan. I have it. I have it installed.
You just have it
because it's on Game Pass. I haven't played it yet.
I liked it.
The new one looks good, too.
It was a little rough to me. The last one, I don't remember what the heck that one was. But I did not play the last one that came out. But a spiritual successor called The Quarry, with a lot of very interesting faces, good faces, popped up and are basically telling a story of very foolish teenagers doing very foolish teenager things in a horror setting. A lot of really interesting spots in the trailer that make me very interested to climb into this one.
So, and it's loaded with actors.
Oh, loaded.
So right now, currently, we're looking at Lance Hendrickson. If you don't know Lance Hendrickson, then you shouldn't be listening to the show. But I'll break it down for you. Aliens, Predator. Well, Alien versus Predator. So
Yes.
Yeah. So many great horror movies. Can you back it up just to the last person that was showed after Lance? It would have been easier if you would just clackety-clacked that key.
Okay.
He's in so much. Until Dark. Lynn Shay. Her brother's the guy that ran New Line and started New Line and all that. So she's in all kinds of horror movies because of that. Partial reason why the Nightmare on Elm Street movies even happen, as they say. New Line is the studio that Freddy built. Also means that her brother was partially involved in getting Lord of the Rings made. You guys would probably know her more recently from Insidious. But I'm just going to run through some of this list real quick. So we got Savion Williams. You would know her from Hell's on Wheels.
Shoban.
What?
Shoban.
Is that how you say that?
Yes. Either Siobhan or Shoban.
Okay. Skylar Gisondo. He's from the new Vacation movie, some of the Amazing Spider-Man films. Brenda Song, any Disney Channel fans would know her from Sweet Life and Chelsea Wu and all that. David Arquette, which is David Arquette.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to explain David Arquette to you.
Yeah. He looks good. He
does look good. Ted Raimi. He is brother of Sam Raimi, creator of The Evil Dead, which also puts him in multiple Sam Raimi projects, including being the office guy for the Spider-Man movies, the one that works for Jonah. Being in the Evil Dead show, being in it's
Siobhan.
Siobhan? Okay. I'm sorry to that actress. It was not intended to
there's so many different ways to pronounce that particular way of spelling, but sorry.
Ethan Supple is in it. You would easily know him as the guy that can't see the sailboat in Mallrats.
Oh, okay.
Nowadays, he's the dude that's ripped and lost all that weight and is doing all that stuff with showing people how he changed his body.
Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that he's still doing stuff.
But the last one on that list was Grace Zabriskie. You would know her from Armageddon, The Grudge. She's Emma, the 2004 one.
Oh, okay.
She's also in the new Twin Peaks. Oh, you know what? She's in all of Twin Peaks. My bad. She's Sarah Palmer.
I haven't watched Twin Peaks in so long. Who is that?
The dead chick.
Oh.
What'd you do this weekend? Now you know. I drove up to the woods, killed Sarah Palmer.
The one who's referenced in every fucking episode.
I mean, I kind of screwed up. I was like, she's in the new Twin Peaks. Dumbass, she's in all of Twin Peaks. She's Sarah Palmer.
But some really good...
It sounds like it's going to be fun.
It sounds like it's going to be some fun. I'm actually kind of excited. 2K is actually backing this one up. And I'm like, did they do Until Dawn? I don't believe
so.
they... Nope. Almost spoiled that. I'm glad I didn't. Until Dawn. No, because Supermassive was... I think Supermassive was the only one that did it as far as developer. I think 2K... This time in partnership with 2K Games. So Quarry is going to be their first publishing push.
Yeah, so the publisher for the other one was Sony. That's why it was a Sony exclusive.
Right.
That's why the Quarry is coming to all platforms.
So happy.
There's already an ad for it on the main page on Xbox.
Good.
This is one that I'll probably want to get when it comes out if I can.
No, we're not.
I think it'll be good. It'll be a good streaming one. I bet you any streamer worth their salt will be streaming that one.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit. A lot are doing right now Elden Ring, and they all have. I don't think there is anyone who has the same exact build as anyone else. Like they'll watch a video, they'll see someone's build that's doing good. And they'll just adapt it. They're not going to take all of it and be like, I'm building this thing piece for piece. They'll be like, I like that piece, but I like what I'm wearing.
So this is one of those games that, from what I'm seeing, is getting hit with that price increase on PlayStation.
Oops.
So it is $59.99 for Xbox. It is $59.99 for PlayStation 4, and it is $69.99 for PlayStation 5. And then there's of course the Deluxe Edition, which is $80 on PlayStation, which tells me it'll be $70 everywhere else. Which is not a developer thing. Don't get mad at Supermassive.
Yeah,
Don't get mad at 2K. That is a Sony thing.
That is Sony, and I don't understand why. I actually almost got into it with a Sony fanboy about this exact thing. They were just trying to make up the cost of the development of the PS5, and I said,
that's not our problem.
Why do we need to pay more for their mess up then? You can get silicone chips, no problem. You just have to wait a while. They didn't want to wait a while. They pushed their product out and are blaming the customers? No.
Yeah, I'm checking the prices right now, and it looks like I'm right. If you go to the actual Corey website, you're able to check everywhere, including Steam. And, that's the case.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is cheaper on the PlayStation 4, but if you want that up render, if you're that kind of person, and you want the faster load screens because you're in a hurry, PlayStation 5 will cost you an extra $20.
A hurry for a one-time load? Because it's going to be a Supermassive game. Supermassive games are a one-time load.
Yeah, normally. I would just put it out there. Steam has it for the 59 and the 69 for the Deluxe. Xbox, same thing. Xbox Series X and S, same thing. PlayStation 4, same thing. PlayStation 5 is the only place where it's more expensive. Also, the other interesting thing I'm seeing, when I click the PlayStation 5 pre-order, it immediately takes me to the regular version. And then shows me the regular version again. And there we go. There's the Deluxe, which contains the content pack and the horror history visual filter pack. So yeah, $79.99 for that one over there.
Nice. I forgot to move something over, but I'll worry about that later. Hey Quincy.
Hey Justin.
Back in the day, you would obviously eat snacks while playing games.
I still do, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you probably don't eat like Cheetos and get Cheeto fingers all over.
Honestly, I can't even tell you the last time I had a Cheeto. I think it was probably when you brought Cheetos over for something.
The Cheeto puffed. The fuck were they? Like the puff corn?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I just don't really go for them. But you're right. I am very much about keeping my controllers clean. In fact, we use shit like this around here.
Yes.
It is also just fun to play with. But
yeah. It's like a what is that? A cleaning gel, where you plop the gel on and it pulls up all the bad and it keeps it locked. Please don't do that. God, just the slapping sound. Oh, and the only downside of it is it stinks to high heaven.
Yeah, it does have a smell to it. But that's the clean.
That is the clean because it's antibacterial. I'm so glad no one heard that. The board will fix that. No, stop. But what if? Stop.
Okay, I'm done.
But what if you had some and you didn't get all of it off, but your controller had hair?
Would be the first time someone ever told me my controller was gonna grow hair.
So over on the good old Xbox, they are introducing the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 controllers with the console to go with it. The console itself looks good with a nice, golden ring on it, and it just looks good. But the controllers with a matching red and blue scheme are also very hairy.
I want it.
I kind of want it.
The controllers I would never use.
Oh,
they would go on display.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, crumbs, which I'm good about. But you mentioned off air the other problem.
Sweaty. Like if I was up against the boss that I was up against before you picked me up, I guarantee you the grip alone would cause heat friction and it would just stick to the. Unless I had 100% proof that that stuff can stay clean, no. But even still, that's a pretty.
I mean, my heart rate when the couple times I've gotten close to soloing Savathun, my fingertips went numb.
Yeah, your pulse was jumping.
Yeah. So
But if you want to, it is not available for purchase. These are exclusive custom stuff. It is the Series S, not an X, which doesn't bother me, but
This would be good for like upstairs in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something I definitely want to display, but it's good for like, oh hey, I want to play this game that I own digitally upstairs. Let's put the Series S up there.
Right. But head over to the official Xbox sweepstakes tweet and also include the hashtag Xbox Sonic 2, the number 2, sweepstakes, and you also can earn chances by also redeeming your Microsoft Rewards points. So for those like Quincey, who earns a lot of rewards points, you can also keep getting entries.
I might be sitting at 12,000.
Hey, look at you.
Actually, part of that's because you bought Elden Ring.
Yeah.
There was like a 2,000 point thing for buying Elden Ring.
Yeah.
What's annoying is there was one for Witch Queen that they launched after the DLC dropped, so it was to try to convince those people to buy the DLC that hadn't bought it yet. So we didn't qualify because we had pre-bought the DLC and lost out on like 1,000 points or something.
Oh, okay.
It's $1, whatever.
Oh, okay. But it also comes with 24 themed Minecraft skins.
I don't know what you're talking about, Socks. I'm not sure I want to know.
I mean, it does look like they do look like mini rugs, just slapped on. I was talking about the Minecraft Marketplace with the Sonic the Hedgehog DLC and how they've pretty much been Sega's been really has been really open to having their characters, whether it's Yakuza or Sonic the Hedgehog or even Outrun, has been kind of featured around. Sega's been kind of cool, and I love them for it.
So, I just had a thought process.
You had one of those? Go ahead.
It looks like they may not be fuzzy on the back. Look at the edges. You can see it on the right part and the left part, depending on the controller you're looking at.
Hopefully. Oh, cool. I can get bigger. A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a front.
So what I was going to say is, first of all, and that's a lot less surface that has this and that you're going to have to worry about. But my thought process was, what if it is fuzzy on the back and you got to replace your batteries and you get a little piece of fuzz between the ports?
And it creates that static discharge and it burns.
That'd be bad.
Singes a little.
Your controller suddenly blows up.
Well, it wouldn't blow up. It would just singe a little bit.
Lithium batteries.
Yeah.
On fire.
On fire. It'll be fine.
Aurora Borealis in your kitchen in this hemisphere at this time of day?
Yes.
Can I see it?
No.
So, yeah. I'm excited for this movie, though.
I am so... go.
Way to go.
Yeah, and I forgot to move that one.
Yeah.
Can I move it now? No.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Just ruin everything.
That's what I do. But shoe news. So we got a lot of shoe news today because we found the motherlode. Should I start with the one that we talked about 2 weeks ago? Get that out of the way?
Sure.
So 2 weeks ago, we talked about Osimo and South Park with Adidas. They released their whole entire set. Well, pictures of their whole entire set because it already released on the 21st. So we have...
So they did release their entire set.
Yes. We have here the four boys.
Oh my god, I love that Kenny's is like sideways.
Sideways and stitched up, bleeding, and I'll show you the little bit off to the side. The Osimo ones we already talked about. Professor Chaos, which is Butters, with his classic light blue apparel with the tinfoil style hat as the backing of it. Very nice looking. The Stan Marsh, red with the blue topper, just like his hat. The Kenny with brain sticking out of the side of the sole. Because, oh my god, you killed Kenny.
It is pretty great.
Cartman with his red jacket with the yellow...
I would almost wear these except two things. One, I don't like the strap.
Yeah.
Which looks like you could possibly take... No, it's going to be sewed on the bottom so that part doesn't lift. So, yeah, no. I don't like the strap. Two, at first I'm like, oh, these are kind of cool. Then I stop and go, oh my god, they're Ronald McDonald.
A little bit. A little Ronald McDonald. Cartman's looks pretty fine. And that's pretty much... They all look pretty much to their character. There's Kyle's. I missed Kyle's.
Yeah.
Kyle's has that little puff ball, or the
Fuzz.
Ushanka finish. But yeah, they all dropped, and I think they range anywhere between 100 to 120, 160 for Kenny.
Socks, she sent me a link to what she was talking about in the chat. I've never seen this.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm regretting seeing this now.
It's they're little fake pets or fake things. I don't know.
They're very questionable, is what they are.
Yeah, oh, look over here, more shoes. So, Lord of the Rings styled shoes was something I didn't think I'd be saying today, but I'm glad I said it.
They're $130 for a vibrating pillow
With a cattail.
with a cat tail.
As one does.
Man, we live in a weird fucking world.
I don't want to talk about the other things that I know about this world.
I go about Lord of the Rings shoes.
Lord of the Rings shoes. It's a Middle-earth style shoe, and it's got a nice map. But guess what? We took ourselves down that rabbit hole to find out who makes these shoes. Akedo Footwear, but the website.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I got it.
you do. I'm bad.
Zavvi.com, Zavvi.com. Their signature range kind of kept us going and got us into this rabbit hole that made Quincey more excited than me, but they're really nice shoes.
It's because you don't like enough.
I don't.
You need to like more.
No!
You need to open your heart to loving more
If it
fandoms.
had a Dark Souls shoe, I would be all over it.
It's okay to like more than one thing.
League of Legends.
When was the last time you played?
I have tattoos.
It's okay to embrace fandoms.
Homestuck.
I mean, longest running webcomic, okay.
Well, yeah, that's all that it has. The fucking community is garbage. I liked it.
I mean, most
I like the
communities are
music.
garbage, man. I was talking to someone on Twitter that was bitching
Elden
about...
Ring's actually not that bad. I go into the freaking subreddit and it's not that bad.
Yeah, but the anti-fandom in that one is the problem.
For Elden?
Yeah.
Really? I haven't had to run into them.
The people who are against it because it's a hard game for the sake of being hard.
Oh,
Like, throwing a fit. For instance,
Go up to subreddit.
I had some some shots taken at me over the fact that I am playing the legendary version of this Witch Queen DLC. And the fact that I have Elden Ring and I'm getting jabs at that. The comments that are being made is, I want to enjoy my games. It's okay to play on a lesser difficulty. I'm like, it absolutely is. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm telling you what I want to do.
Right.
What I'm having fun with.
Yes, and I'll admit I made a jab as well, but only because I'm an asshole when it comes to that was that thing, the whole thing of last week when I was running the Get Good gym, and I said, simple thing, 2 words, get good. It's a simple, semi-hurtful analogy that we have to kind of become accustomed to. If you ain't a dying, you ain't a trying, and that's true.
The only thing I want to say against Souls games is, why is there no pause button? Sometimes I have to take a dump.
Just sit at a bonfire and then go. Also, this is kind of...
Yeah, I know.
We need some flex tape.
I need to just let the chair break and...
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want help with that?
No.
Okay. But Stocks in the chat does say that I like a lot of things such as Fallout, Homestuck. I do like Homestuck. Punisher, Steven Universe, D&D, Destiny, cat memes. I love space, eldritch, horrors, crows, screaming possums, and raccoons. So yes, she is right. I do have a lot of interesting, albeit not much of fandom as far as the last ones. But
the only reason why I'm saying anything is, first of all, I was talking about the fact that I put Phantom Menace on today as background while I'm doing shit. Phantom Menace.
Oh, I thought you put on
No, I was originally going to put on.
Gotcha.
Originally, I was going to put on Revenge of the Sith, but I put on Phantom Menace as background.
Gotcha. Okay, now that whole story makes more sense.
Yeah. And you said that Star Wars is one and done for you.
Yes.
Also, when we talked about, because we didn't pull up the news articles, so we're going to mention it here anyways.
Oops.
That Christopher Lloyd is going to be in season 3 of The Mandalorian. You said, I'm going to have to get caught up now because you still haven't finished the 2 seasons of Mandalorian. You haven't watched Book of Boba Fett. I think you'd like the cartoons. You got to get into the cartoons. The Clone Wars is one of those ones that it's hit and miss for some people, but I think you need to get into the other cartoons.
Huh?
So, there's that. There's the fact that you don't find just the pure joy of Star Wars just being Star Wars and watching some fun fight scenes. But
I would like to. It's just the politics of it. It's a lot. And then the drama between characters. It's a lot to want to take in. Like watching AEW Dark, I was like, ooh, okay, there's not a lot to worry about. And as Sock says, I enjoy the hallway fight scenes in any Punisher or Daredevil thing.
Oh yeah, so do I.
Like episode 1 of season 2 of Punisher, I watched twice since it has dropped on Disney Plus because of the
Bug on the wall.
Huh?
There's a bug on the wall.
Oh hey buddy, doing good? Oh, it's a stink bug.
No, it's not. It's one of those little flying ones.
Oh, you're right. Get out of here. I've watched it twice because I fucking love that bathroom fight scene. Mm-hmm. Because it is a staple fight scene.
While we're talking about fight scenes, 2 things. 1, have you ever seen The Raid?
The Raid?
Yeah, it's Korean? Might be Japanese. Could be Chinese.
No.
Taiwanese?
Ew.
It is somewhere of the Asian persuasion. That was an accidental rhyme. Really good. I think you'd like it. About cops doing a raid on a tenement building and basically coming down to one badass cop fighting his way out.
Judge Dredd.
You kind of like the Dredd remake, yeah.
Okay.
But before that.
Gotcha.
It's gotten a sequel, and I think now the creator's going to go and make another one for Netflix.
Oh, nice. It's always nice to hear sequels of things.
And have you seen either of the Old Boys?
I think I have. I just don't recall.
So the first one's Korean, and then they remade it as an American film with Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Okay. I heard about it. Did not see it.
Okay. So both those have great hallway fight scenes, and I think you would love this. But back to where I'm getting at with the fandom thing. You didn't get excited over the Jurassic Park shoes, except for my excitement.
Yes. I was excited for you because I knew how much you liked it. Because as soon as I saw it, I said, Quincey.
Yeah. Which I appreciate. But why not love Jurassic Park? I will give you Fallen Kingdom was weak.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we both can agree on that. I don't know. I can appreciate the memes. I can appreciate Jurassic Park as a whole, but would I go out of my way to watch it again? No. That's just me.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, I've only seen each part probably twice.
See, I don't get that.
Yeah, you like those movies because you grew up with them. If I went and back to the things that I enjoyed watching, I'd be watching Akira again. And no!
But I would watch Akira on repeat also, though.
Right, but
nothing says fun like blood and motorcycles.
And weird abominations that take up the last 10 minutes of the movie. That's fine. But see, I didn't grow up with those movies. Maybe Jurassic Park 1, but I don't know. Maybe it didn't stick. Mm-hmm.
It was 93.
Yeah,
so.
it didn't stick to me. I don't know. I was thinking about it, and I gave you a couple options off. Well, we were looking at these about what they could do, and then there was a couple that kind of caught my interest, and I was like, I would wear those ones. Those ones look good to me. Mm-hmm. But then you're like, eh. And I was like, see, the give and take, dude. But let's head back over to the shoes. The Akedo's signature range, of course, has a nice little raptor, the clever girl sticking her head out of the side. A Batman one for the recent movie, The Batman.
It was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable. I should go and check it out sometime. A Japanese Back to the Future, while on the other side you got the DeLorean floating away.
So that's one thing I've never done. I didn't have the Japanese Batman shirt that everyone had. I've never had the Japanese Back to the Future shirts and stuff like that. I never got into the Japanese variants of things. And it's not because I'm against it. It's just one of those things I never consumed. So Japanese Back to the Future shoes would be like, awesome, I got Back to the Future shoes, but also I'm getting into this thing that I never did before.
Yeah. I think there's even Godzilla ones further down that I had noticed that you didn't, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I saw those right. Lord of the Rings, the map signature high tops, they look really fucking clean. I actually like this map a lot.
The sock says they're a nice price for nerd shoes. Yeah, $60 isn't bad.
Yeah, $60 all across the board.
There were some that were cheaper, but they're sold out.
Yeah. Some socks, too.
Okay. Ghostbusters.
Yes, I pushed you for that one, too.
You got to watch them, and you liked them. You haven't gone and seen the new one.
That one is because there's been a lot on my plate, and I just haven't had a chance to.
Cobra Kai, I still haven't watched it.
Cobra
So
Kai,
that's on me.
My mom loves it.
Yeah, she's been texting me about it. Not in a bad way. She's been texting me about it. I'm a Karate Kid fan, so it's one of those things that's on my list. The Vanguard shoes were one of the ones I was like, eh.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad. Some Mikado socks, they look good. More
Freddy
Cobra
Krueger.
Kai.
Kombat.
TMNT, you get all the turtles on a single stripe each that kind of cascade down.
See, that's one of the things that I'm surprised you're not more into is TMNT, and I know you really hated the new movies, and I'm fully there with you. I've never bothered watching all of them.
Michael Bay fucked them.
Yeah, but going back to the core of the Turtles.
The first movie was great. Second movie was god-awful with Super Shredder only having 2 minutes of airtime.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Yeah. That was a terrible ending, and I guess that was the start of the finish for me and TMNT. I watched the cartoons and enjoyed the cartoons. But would I go back and watch the cartoons again? No.
You got the cartoon, which I think is amazing. Then you've got that first movie. You got the second movie. The third movie is the weird one because that's the one where they go back in time to like feudal Japan.
Yeah.
Go Ninja, and then you get the animated CG animation one. That one was actually okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. That's the one where
I don't think I saw that one.
Raph is like off fighting people in the jungle and shit because he broke up with the turtles and he has to come back because some shit's going down in New York.
That sounds kind of interesting.
It was interesting. It wasn't amazing. I saw it in theaters, but it was interesting. It was
and then you, of course, get TMNT and Out of the Shadows.
Yeah, I never finished them.
Yeah, no.
The most I've seen of one of them was while I was at the gym because it was playing.
TMNT was the first movie I walked out of. And then after that was Venom.
I've never walked out of a movie yet.
I got my money back for both of those.
Although I did sit there and tell Lauren while watching Batman vs. Superman, I was like, I feel like I should tweet at Snyder asking for my money back.
I mean, guy's got money, he can give it up.
And then we went and saw Gretel and Hansel, and that was trash. We should have left.
I've heard.
Oh my god, that was.
I heard Gerard Butler, wasn't it?
What? No.
No, who's the main man?
No, there is no main man. That one is you're getting confused with another movie. That one's the one where it's just the two child actors.
Yeah, the Huntsman is what I'm thinking of.
Gretel and Hansel is the two child actors. The one that plays the redhead from It.
Okay, I know. Okay, yeah, I did get my movies mixed up.
But ever not cried during him?
Yeah, so
you only see sad movies.
Kind of like the last two movies we watched. Yeah, it was kind of they kind of hit, and Encanto was number 2. So yes,
I didn't cry watching the Batman, but I did cry watching Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Rogue One,
but that was for more sentimental reasons.
I don't know. I still get teary-eyed when I watch the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm crying more at movies now than I used to.
I remember you steeled yourself during what was our second movie that we saw in the theaters?
I don't know because we did
the back-to-back with
Captain America and Captain Marvel. You're right, and Endgame, but I didn't cry at either one of those.
Yeah, no.
Don't get me wrong. I was sad about the ending of Endgame, but it just wasn't cry-worthy for me.
Yeah, I don't recall which one we did.
We went and saw the third Star Wars in theaters.
Yeah,
but I didn't. I mean, I freaked out during one scene.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't cry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Which one did I steal myself at?
I don't know. I was tearing up like mad during one, but I can't recall. We've seen a lot in theaters now thinking about it.
You should see the collection of movie tickets stubs I have. It's insane. I've been saving movie ticket stubs since I was a teenager.
Nice.
I used to keep them in a big mug.
Okay, let's go ahead and press forward. But with the Aikido shoes, you got Freddy versus Jason. It's mostly, I think it's Freddy on one and Jason on the other. Let me see. Let me open up the image and find out. Because if it's, of course it's out of stock. Just okay, cool. I was about to be really mad about it. Now is Jason on the other side?
I'm only showing the Freddy side.
Only
So is it only Freddy then? Wait, go back to that overview.
This one? Or is
so that one.
It looks like
it looks like it's probably just Freddy.
It's just Freddy.
Yeah, it looks like that's Freddy. So
Team Freddy.
Team Freddy.
Well, okay. I mean, it looks good. Matrix got like the little dot matrix as it's coming down.
So I did not watch the new one. Did you?
No, but I did hear that it was okay.
I
was
heard
very
a lot of people
odd.
didn't like it, but when I heard that the movie kind of made the whole trans thing a little bit more obvious, I went, that's why people didn't like it, because they're fucking prudes.
Pushing agendas and all that.
I don't think they're pushing agendas, but
Wow. They think that.
yeah, people think that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Transformers ones, I actually like them. They actually look pretty cool to me. Would I buy them? Probably not.
Okay, did you ever cry at a Transformers movie? Like the cartoon Transformers movie? Because that's almost tear-worthy.
I mean, the G.I. Joe one kind of... It didn't make me want to cry, but it made me feel bad.
The sequel to the G.I. Joe. Hell, the ending to G.I. Joe.
Not the live action, the animated.
I was going to say, the live action, the ending to the first live action, makes me want to cry because of how bad it is.
Oh. Yeah.
The Jaws shoes are kind of cool. Like the beachy drawing style. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, like the surfboard-ish.
Yeah.
And then E.T. With a really interesting...
I still have an E.T. pull string toy from the 80s that mostly works.
Mostly.
It's very scratchy.
Some nice Joker shoes. This Optimus one kind of gives me a really good feel, just the color scheme. I can't see Optimus. I can see Optimus, but I can't get the definitions. But just the colors alone make it look really good. Another set of Jaws ones. These Assassin's Creed ones in white with a light blue set. I was like, ooh, that's gonna get dirty. But there's not directly below, but near below, there's the black ones with the blue insignets, and I was like, that looks good to me.
I like the Wonder Woman ones.
Wonder Woman's look good.
I would have liked it a little bit more strong in the color, though. Because she's kind of whitewashed, you know?
Yeah, a little bit of
faded.
I think it's supposed to be like pop comic.
Maybe.
A little bit. Because, you could see the little bit of comic right here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's a little faded. I would have liked the stronger colors. More Back to the Future.
More really good Back to the Future. I actually like this one a lot more than the ones up above.
I'd get both.
Rick and Morty space style ones, because it looks like it has little stars on it. I like them. More Rick and Morty. The black with the green, blue, teal-ish. Assassin's Creed ones, God, those look really good. I just like that embroidery that it has. Another Back to the Future.
Nice. Jurassic Park Japanese.
Jurassic Park with Japanese. Some Borderlands. We like Borderlands.
Yeah, but they're white. Ugh.
They are very white. And then, there's the Team Jason.
Those are so cool, but they're white.
Yeah. And then Sonic the Hedgehog 30th anniversary set. Which
Sonic.
It really dawns on you when you hear those high double digits for the anniversaries, and you're just like, congratulations.
I'm old.
God. But it's a whole lot of good shoes. I put this on our little what do they call it? Favorite button. So
You
I'll
bookmarked
keep
it.
Yeah, I bookmarked it so that way I can keep taking a peek. They don't sell just the shoes. They also sell various things like Flocked Pikachu, where you get a fuzzy Pikachu.
$15. That's not bad.
$15, little man.
Lego, music,
awesome.
gaming. Sure.
There you go. Woo! We live fast and die young in this. There was crumbs in that, man.
Yeah, I'm about to vacuum now.
But they seem to also have some exclusives, which makes me very happy that this is another store to keep an eye out on. That's fucking hilarious.
I like Vigilante with the chainsaw. You really got to watch the show. It's fucking funny as shit. You're going to love it.
Oh my god, they made Genshin Impact Funko Pops. Well, shit.
His wallet's screaming, in case anyone's wondering why the sigh. I can hear it.
I just wish there was more than just the 3 characters, but I get
gotta
why.
switch somewhere.
Oh, that's a fucking sick Dr. Doom.
It is pretty cool.
Real quick, just gonna check page 2 real quick. Oh, never mind. Ain't nobody give a damn about those.
Wait, which is that? Shohei?
Sorry.
Lauren would like that
Mercy.
one. Shohei Ohtani. It's pretty good.
Minsk and Boo. Scanlan I already own. My mom already has that one. Yeah. A lot of really interesting ones.
Chat's talking to you because I don't understand any of those words.
I want a Funko Pop of an MRE bag with so the joke is emergency food. Yeah, you know what's up. Okay.
Oh, I like the lurch with thing.
Oh yeah. And then the Batman with the muscle car. Huh. Wow.
Right.
Iron Maiden Power Slave?
Iron Maiden. Execute 'em. Bogus. No more Iron Maiden. I mean, I'm not surprised. There used to be Iron Maiden bands.
Yeah. Pat Sajak. Nice.
All right, moving on.
Oh, yes, moving on now. So, Quincy kind of introduced me into Mystery Science Theater 3K.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 or MST3K.
Yes. And I maybe saw one, maybe, before we started watching the few that we have, / riff tracks. And I will admit they have made the movies that we have seen with them, they've amplified it. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm laughing thinking about MST3K.
Oh, okay. I just see your hands over here for 2 seconds.
I'm idle handling, fucking around with the bottle.
Gotcha. ADHD movements.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But they got another season, but it's not going to be through Netflix. They are going to be going through their own personal channel called...
I don't remember. Something with a G.
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Gizmonic.
Yeah. So Gizmonic Institute is who originally sends the guy up into space.
And just leaves him up there?
Yeah, because they didn't like him. And they wanted to do experiments on him. So Gizmonic Institute is because it's the new generation, and that's where they're going to stream it. Because from what I can tell, I do know they had to do crowdfunding to be able to afford to do the new season. And luckily they hit that goal. I think... because the show was on Netflix. This is the revamp. This is the new guy, the new voices for the robots, Felicia Day and Patton Oswalt playing new characters rather than having either of the previous ones, Pearl and although it does look like Pearl Foster, Mary Jo Phil doesn't have something to do with Industry Trail. That's awesome. So she's the one that replaced the original bad guy. So from what I can tell, Netflix wasn't funding the show. That's why they had to do crowdfunding. Why they keep having to do crowdfunding for each season. So I guess they decided, well, if we're gonna have to get the money together, why as well just do our own fucking thing.
Why not?
I'm just speculating.
Yeah, and I mean it's not negative, and I mean they obviously hit their goal if they're pushing it.
Yeah.
So
Do me a favor, find where it showed that it was gonna be Gizmonic because it was
Gizmoplex. Yeah, Gizmoplex.
Right.
Oh, let's back it up a little. And then it even promotes Android TV, Apple TV, Fire TV, iOS, and Roku, and I would assume PC.
Yeah, it's probably going to have a website.
Yeah.
So with it hitting Roku, that's pretty awesome because I can do that then.
Yeah. And they already announced all the movies that they're doing, and it'll be every other Friday starting on...
Oh, no.
What?
Go back up.
What?
They're doing a tribute show on March 18th from Manos, The Hands of Fate, MST3K tribute. So that's one of the MST3K originals, most famous. This is fucking terrible. This movie is absolutely terrible. The guy on the right was on LSD the entire time they were filming. This movie is fucking insane.
Okay. Sure.
So they're doing a tribute show to one of the worst movies ever made. That's very interesting. Outlaw of Gore, Zombie Nightmare, The She Creature.
There was one Godzilla one.
No, there was a Gamera one.
Gamera. That's it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, some pretty interesting ones. Mm-hmm. Some really bad movies with jokes.
Yes.
For anyone that doesn't understand.
Hilarious jokes.
It's people making fun of how bad these movies are.
Chief?
McLeod? Lisa!
Yeah.
All right.
But a couple trailers dropped for good old Moon Knight, and hot dang, do they look good. I am still hyped for this. One more week, baby. As soon as we're done with the cast, and as soon as we're done with wrestling, I may pull socks over to watch first episode. Like, I will stay up for the first episode of this. Like, that is how excited I am for Moon Knight.
Yeah, I mean, after I take you home, I know that I'm going to come home and me and Lauren are going to sit down and watch the first episode.
Like, I have not been excited for a TV series in a short while.
I'm very happy you're excited for something.
Yeah, because I very rarely do. Like, I was excited for Elden Ring, but I was like, I don't have the money, so I can't be excited.
Thank you, IGN, for the video.
Oh, yes, thank you, IGN, for having all these trailers up and up. And
What is that?
What is what? This?
Yeah. This just dropped.
Oh,
I haven't seen whatever this is.
I haven't either. So, okay, breaking news.
Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. So it dropped yesterday. It's a new Ghostbusters game, it looks like.
Oh!
With Aykroyd and... Okay, I'm fangirling.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I hate that we had to watch it without sound, because could you imagine how good that sounded just then?
Hang on.
It's okay.
Nope,
okay.
no, it's not. No, it's not, Quincy. We're doing it live. We're going to go about there. Does that look good?
Yeah. No, back it up, because I have to hear the siren.
Well, it's back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I think you'd enjoy the new movie. It was very good. Oh, this looks fun. And it's probably going to be 4-player. It's kind of got a feel of the previous game, but a little touched up. And it's still got the destruction. That's fun. So Aykroyd and Ernie, that's big. Oh, okay, that's a reference to the new movie.
Oh, so it's got PvP elements too.
Oh, that's cool. So like, this is gonna work as like the way
Dead.
that like,
Left 4 Dead.
No, or maybe Left 4 Dead. I don't know. I never played anything like that in Left 4 Dead. I was gonna say Dead by Daylight, or the Friday the 13th game, where one person's playing the enemy and the other 4 are playing the thing trying to.
So there's a versus mode in Left 4 Dead where you can play the special infected and put
dude.
yourself in better. Yeah.
So Spirits Unleashed, cool, good shit.
Good shit.
Yay! Thank you, IGN.
Thank you, IGN, for giving us this very hot, quick take.
Back to what we were saying though about you being excited about this Marvel thing. I'm happy. I really hope that. Shit, I haven't watched the Internals yet. I may have to sit down and watch that.
I also haven't, but I am more than willing to catch up on it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna sit down and watch that just in case there's some references I'm gonna miss.
I don't think so, because.
Pretty sure one of the people in Eternals is Egyptian,
Oh.
but I could be wrong. I didn't really read the Eternals.
It just doesn't feel it. It feels very Shang-Chi, you know?
That one was amazing.
It was amazing,
I thought
but
it was fucking
it only
great.
had 2 references to something else, and both of which came as soon as they came, left as soon as they came.
I mean, you've got what's his name, Ben Kingsley's character as the Mandarin from Iron Man 3.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, then 3.
There's rumors
Oh, okay, there's rumors.
Shang-Chi 2 may reintroduce Danny Rand. Iron Fist.
Yeah, I know.
Which hopefully then means Colleen Wing and Misty Knight can come back because they're amazing, and I hate that we lost their characters. I'm fine.
I just watched it crack more. I want to be excited for things because I don't know. Maybe it's because every time I got excited, I kept getting let down. Like Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 kind of let me down. I played through the whole entire thing, and I found it to be knuckle dragging after a certain point because I would never run out of ammo. The more damage I do, the more I heal. It was. And there was no raids at the time, which was a bother to me because I actually enjoyed the raids. Cromarax and Cromarax's son.
But
Both-
I mean, you've really enjoyed Elden Ring. You really enjoyed
that
Witch Queen.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's okay to be excited for things. I understand getting your hopes up. I do.
Yeah, because you were excited for baseball, and that almost didn't happen.
Yeah, but it did.
But it did. We were all doing our own thing, and we were all in a voice call, and you were getting super bummed out about not being able to get the preseason game between the Cubs and
Yeah, so I figured out how to do it.
Cubs and who?
I don't. It was the Giants for the day I was trying. It was San Francisco, but I figured it out. So most of the spring training games are going to be shown for free, and I can listen to the radio broadcast for most of them. I'm just waiting to see if T-Mobile is still going to do what they did last year and actually give us a subscription to MLB. Because if they don't, it's like $150, and I really don't want to drop that. Or $25 a month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nope. I was quick.
Tickety talk.
Yeah, sorry. I
All right.
meant to go to something else because there was something I think I can help you out with. And I wanted to do it now before my mind.
They haven't. If you're doing the T-Mobile thing, they haven't announced it. Last year, they waited until the day before the season started.
Quiet, Quincy. You're being a little loud.
Lauren has T-Mobile, by the way.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I'm doing this just for her sake. Then. Okay. Because I thought it had like the whole 5 months of. There we go.
Free on the TV.
On deck.
8 days ago.
Yeah, and it's free for just having T-Mobile.
Yeah, that's how we did it last year.
Just make sure.
T-Mobile.
Just
Okay,
making
cool.
sure.
So they have announced it.
Yeah.
Because last time I checked, they still hadn't announced it. And what they did last year is they waited till like the day before the season because they wanted to get as many people to buy it before putting it out for free.
Fair enough.
So, all right, we got 2 more things though.
2 more things. The Witcher.
This should have been in gaming.
Oh, is it a game?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just a new season.
No, this is. So you don't know.
I don't.
CD Projekt Red made an announcement. This is the new game.
Oh.
They confirmed it will be the new Unreal Engine, not the engine that's running off of that Cyberpunk's running off of.
Okay.
So it'll
good.
be the new Unreal Engine.
So hopefully it'll be better.
And it says The Witcher, a new saga begins. And they've already confirmed they're not doing another Geralt game.
Good. So it's a new. So it's a precursor Witcher who went under the trials anew.
Or is it going to be a Siri game? I would prefer it to be what my goal would be.
I want Siri to be Geralt and teaching a newcomer. That's what I want.
But they don't know how to make new Witchers.
They can. They can. It's just arduous. Very arduous to the person.
Geralt doesn't know how to do the potions for it.
Geralt doesn't, but didn't he have his mentor? Didn't he have books on it, and it was just hard to translate?
So I'm pretty sure their area got overrun anyways, and they don't have any of their shit.
Oh,
and
that's right. They're all burnt. That's right.
And if you remember, spoilers for Witcher 3, he dies.
Okay. I
Sorry.
didn't. That's fine. I knew it. I already knew it, but
Yeah. I mean, if you actually play the story, it doesn't take that long to happen.
No.
But the problem is none of us play the story.
yeah, I'm still doing side quests. I
Yeah,
did
I'm
like
still doing
8.
side quests.
I'm level 20. I think 22. And
just-
I haven't done any of the fucking story.
I have discovered so much of the map
And done nothing.
and then nothing.
See, but the thing with Elden Ring is it kind of, I don't want to say forces you to play the story. It kind of leans you to do it so that way you can get more of the map.
Yeah.
Because it's like, here's all of the map you can do right now, which is maybe 30%. And then it's like, after you beat this, oh, here's another 25%. So it gives you bits and pieces. And it's big.
But to me, I think the way they should handle it and how I would want them to handle it is make it just like 3. Make it work the same way as 3. Make it as... Well, obviously they don't want to make it as big because they've complained about that.
Yes.
But make it a very big game. Make it just like 3. Make it work like 3. But make it that
bigger.
you're a... that they won't do that. Make it that you're a Witcher. That you get to design, make your own character and all that during the time of the Witchers still being a thing before they all started dying off and whatnot.
And then just give them fucking, lack of better words, a mutation into becoming a Witcher.
No, I'm saying do it in the days when the Witchers were still a thing, so that it make it a prequel.
Oh, make it a long prequel
Yeah,
because
before the time of Geralt of Rivia and whatnot.
oh that'd be a long time ago then.
But
The
only way you can really do it.
or
The author-
it's a siege from those who are in the far southeast. I forget what they're called.
Oh, the other
that clan
other group.
And they begin to strike, and in a defense, one hero, you, gets kind of overrun, and you get knocked off of this cliff, and you end up in like a druid's home, and that druid kind of has the instincts to know that you're not going to basically become a witcher. You're going to become something like it, but not quite.
But this tells me it's going to be the House of Wolves.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a fallen... I mean... the fact that it's buried in snow also has me thinking that it's going to also involve, like, retracing the steps of Geralt, but not exactly...
Well, because they said they were done with them. That's the thing. Like
Well,
after 3, they were like, his story is done.
Yeah,
we do
but-
have plans to eventually do more games in that universe, but his story is done.
I guess we'll find out more on E3.
Hopefully. When's E3?
June, July. I don't know if it's being pushed because of the Backstreet Boys world tour, but...
So the reality is most things aren't being pushed by that anymore. So
it's hard
did
to...
you have something against the Backstreet Boys? Why did you pick them as the band?
It's actually a Game Grumps joke.
Okay.
And I kind of went with it.
Gotcha.
And it's because they... So there was a short time when COVID first started, they could not use them because it was going to be considered a trigger word for their bot to pull it down because they don't want a lot of people talking about it.
That reminds me. Did you hear about what's going on with Destiny on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
So at least two big lore channels, 4 that you know of,
4 that I know of,
were taken down for copyright for
because
using
of music.
But then so was Bungie's personal YouTube.
It hurt itself in confusion.
But Bungie says it wasn't them.
It wasn't them. It was the automated bot. Good news. The Bungie one came back up. I don't know if the others came up. Dotto, I think, was very vocal about it because Dotto is one of those who does big deep dives into
The
lore and even gameplay elements. Dotto is one of my favorites to go into other people's inventories and be like, or vaults, and be like, you don't need those. You don't. What are you doing with 5 fucking palindromes, all with the same role? Get rid of those. He is very entertaining when it comes to just memeing with friends.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. So for anyone that we didn't explain that well enough for, there was a mass pool of people's YouTube videos for Destiny lore, but even the Bungie who owns the game themselves fucking channel got hit with it being marked with copyright issues because of the music and stuff, and their videos were flagged and pulled down. YouTube back at it again,
I'm sure that just a simple appeal will automatically pull it back, but it's the fact that it happened.
Ever since YouTube decided to start cracking down on this stuff, there's been so many mistakes.
The major issue with it though is you have on average 1.5 thousand videos being uploaded every minute.
Yeah, but the problem is that they depend on robots essentially.
That's right.
A bot to do it.
That's right.
They are infallible.
To a point.
Or they aren't infallible.
They are not infallible.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Then it has a comma to a point. Yeah. Because you can tell a robot, I need you to clean this and only this. They'll keep cleaning it, and when it's now dirtied beyond what it can clean, it's going to keep trying. So
you got to get some people in there. You guys make enough money.
They do. And that's what their appeal system is about. The appeal system is 20 guys waiting until someone appeals.
I shouldn't have to make an appeal because you made a mistake. Just saying.
You are correct, but at the same time, as said, 1,500 videos.
No, I know.
It's hard.
It's
very hard. Thank you, YouTube, for all that you do, but at the same time...
But big channels?
Big channels do need a little bit more of a filter. I will agree on that one.
It's not Joe Schmo putting up something. It's a guy who's built his entire channel, or a lady that's built, or
they them
that has built an entire channel dedicated to this for years, and now you're gonna attack their shit because you trusted a bot to do it.
Yeah. Also, I don't get this joke. I'm more confused than a blonde at a car wash with their Tesla.
Do you mean a gas station?
Okay, that makes more sense.
I have seen that.
Blonde trying to fill up their car?
Yep. I'm assuming it wasn't their car or they were renting it or something, and it's an electric car.
Yeah, and you can't put gas in it.
The blonde joke comes from the chat, not from us.
Yes.
It's an electric car, so it can't go through the car wash, guys. Come on now. Do you want to tell her?
Huh?
Do you want to tell her?
No.
Okay.
But speaking of electric cars, the DeLorean, of course, is going electric.
It's not electric.
The new one isn't?
No.
The new one.
The new DeLorean's.
Yes, that's what I was going.
This one is.
This one isn't, but
that's hydrofusion.
You know what? You go ahead. You go ahead, man. I'm sitting here with a good ramp up, and you just full stop, no sell, no sell.
How many times have you no-sold me on puns tonight alone?
At least with my no-selling, I'm doing it blatantly. You're just hitting me one after another.
It's hydrofusion. It's the Mr. Fusion.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Okay. So, good news. As we were trying to explain, the DeLorean is now having the DeLorean itself being built in Lego form.
Again.
And a gun. But this time, you can do it any of the movies. You can have it in the first movie, second movie, third movie.
I don't mean to rule lawyer here on this. You could with the original too.
You could?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh,
They brought back. Although I don't remember having the stick.
the little.
Yeah, for the lightning strike.
The,
I think that's new. And there's probably a couple new features to it. But yeah, so it's back.
nice. How much is it? Please tell me it tells me. Oh, it doesn't. It's just telling us that it's gonna. Oh wait, shop now. Show me. 170 and coming soon on April 1st, 2022. Let's hope that it is not a April Fool's.
No, there's no way. They wouldn't have announced it before April Fool's. You announced it on April Fool's.
Yes. And it comes with their new little placard thingies that makes me happy. It comes with.
Mine didn't have.
Oop. Did it finally break?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it comes with the placard, and off to the side, it's got a nice little Doc Brown and Matty. His little skateboard, a toolbox, some parts that are interchangeable with the DeLorean itself, and you're busting it out? Or
I thought it was up here, and it's not. I don't know where it's at.
Okay.
However, this is technically the third Lego DeLorean if you count the Lego Dimensions little one.
Oh, yeah.
I have that one, too.
Yeah, downstairs. Yeah. Oh, do you have it downstairs? Is it out there?
It's not currently on display. It used to be.
Yes.
I haven't set up Lego Dimensions since the move because I haven't played Lego Dimensions in years.
Yes.
One of the biggest problems was that they made Lego Dimensions the whole cool little dimension thing that you plug into it. That's part of the game process. Like, you have to move figures off of it and shit. I was like, I can't have this cord running across my liver. Someone's going to trip on it and destroy this thing.
I like the as soon as it comes out. Now, are you gonna?
No, I wasn't planning on buying it as soon as it came out. I don't have $170 to drop.
I just want. Oh, and it has a little flex capacitor in it.
I love that it's got a banana and a soda can for the Mr. Fusion.
Nice.
It's got the it does. It has plenty of new things. If you were to compare the two of them, it's also got the box of the plutonium, which the original didn't have. The placards were not a thing at the time. Lauren bought this for me, the original.
Nice.
I used to have it on display for my little office alcove. Sadly, it kept getting knocked off the shelf and getting destroyed, and so it just ended up back in the box.
Yeah. Porsche 911, beautiful car. Nothing new that we haven't already talked about. Just a few little tiny build-em-ups. Ooh, the Coliseum.
Coliseum's pretty insane.
That would be a big build. That's a big bitch.
It was the biggest until the new Titanic set, I do believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, which, unlike the original, comes in multiple pieces instead of just two.
Nice. Well, oh. I mean, I can appreciate it.
It's a good joke.
It is a very good joke. All right. I'll do the rundown. Here we go. Tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. Remember to like and subscribe on anything you can. Remember to check down our socials down in the descriptions to either talk to us personally or all together at the group one. Remember to check out the Humble Bundle for the next day and a half before it goes away to help out Ukraine. They're hurting pretty bad, and we're hoping we can help out any way we can, and that's a good compromise. Get some good games, really good games with Satisfactory and Going Under, along with 123 other things, while helping out a really great cause. Anything else for closing?
I don't think so. I mean, in general, just check the Humble Bundle, because even if that's not the cause you're looking for, there's plenty of great causes there.
Yes, always. There always is. If you use our link, it's just going to get cycled back into Humble Bundle, and it's going to be spent back on charity. We dedicate just that money toward that. But if we're going to try and figure out something else, because Twitch is kind of hard to earn money on, we've noticed.
We don't stream enough.
We don't stream enough. I don't stream enough.
One podcast a week is not
sustainable.
A moneymaker. Yeah. we gotta stream more.
Yeah, I gotta pull my head out of my ass, but that requires a little bit of time and effort, and I have one but not the other. So I need to do it. I need to do it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.